What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. I hope you guys are having a good day, because I'm having a pretty good day. I didn't really have anything that I specifically wanted to talk about. I'm just gonna kind of ramble on and, I don't know, find some rabbit hole to dive into. But yeah, I'm happy today turned out the way it did. It's surprisingly nice outside, and the forecast called for it to be pretty overcast today, quite cloudy, but there's not a cloud in the sky today. I was expecting it to be like, I don't know, top 70s, but it hit like 90 at some point in the middle of friggin' October, and I just was not ready for it. I was sweating all day because I just wasn't prepared for 90s. I'm hoping that in the near future, with if I end up moving, that I'll be able to record some new routes, because I feel bad recording this same route every single video, just because that's my ride home, and it's what works best for me, because outside of work and trying to secure a move, I really don't have that much time. And then to also find time to edit everything, what the fuck? Yeah. But yeah, it's just hard to find a lot of extra time where I can pick a new route and go riding for a few hours, and then also have time to come home and edit, and also live just a personal life. Like I still want to be able to come home and relax and just not do anything, because I enjoy being lazy when I can. Oh, I missed the light. But yeah, like I said in the last video, I think I said it, I'm hoping to have a garage soon, within a few months, hopefully. We'll see. But if I do end up by getting that, somebody keeps calling me. Alright. Just had ironically enough, a phone call with who I may be able to end up getting a garage through. I got some stuff I got to take care of that's been kind of a pain in the ass, just because of things that are out of my control, but we're trying. We're doing everything we can. Hopefully I have a garage, and then I want to be able to make you guys some how-tos on like changing your oil or doing other sort of work to your bike that you guys may not know or you may have questions about. Because I'll be doing stuff to both this bike and my wife's Sportster, so anything regarding either one of those bikes I will be able to kind of touch base on if anybody's got any questions regarding those that they either can't find answers to, or they just feel like asking me. My man got some chicken. That shit sounds delicious right now. Scooter bro, what's up, buddy? Damn. 2 school buses wide, and they just gonna cruise at the same speed. That's a little messed up. Man, I tell you what, shout out to most of those school bus drivers who out here doing all this, especially in the middle of a pandemic. Like, I remember me and my friends, especially in like elementary school, we're just nasty. Little kids get nasty. I mean, I guess I shouldn't say every single one of them, but I know a lot of the kids that I grew up with were just some nasty little kids. So for them to tough it out, especially through a pandemic, that's brave, and I gotta give it to him. Scooter bro, what's up, buddy? And I'm stuck at another light. But yeah, I mean, that stuff, it's not easy. It's a lot of tolerance, and I gotta give that to them. Not to mention dealing with kids on just a regular basis. Not every kid's a little jackass, but I know a lot of them are. I was annoying as hell when I was in school. Little buddy like it. I don't know why he's the only man on the bus. My little man be riding that bitch like a friggin' VIP. Got the whole bus to himself. But yeah, I remember that, like, only half of the things that happened when I was in school and riding on the bus. Between people getting in fights, between people just doing some dumbass things, throwing stuff out the window, yelling at each other, being annoying as hell. So shout out to the school bus drivers. Y'all are some soldiers. Alright, and we are back. You guys just missed probably, I don't know, a quarter of my entire drive, if not more, maybe a third, probably closer to a third. But that's the first highway part done. It's always kind of a pain in the ass because I can never record on it, because if for those of you that watched my helmet review, my helmet just lets in too much air. And what's up, buddies? My helmet just lets in too much air. Even with the vent closed, it still lets in so much air over the mouthpiece that the microphone just can't handle it. What's up, bud? And it's just super loud when it comes through on the mic, and you guys have seen it in past videos from me getting on the highway, and you'll start to hear it really bad. But there's not a whole lot I can do about that. I've kind of done everything I can do between closing the vent. I have a long chin curtain that covers the bottom of my helmet. I've got the wind reduction foam on the mouthpiece of the microphone, and it still happens. There's just nothing I can do. It's kind of always going to be just an enemy when it comes to moto vlogging. I'll be surprised if I ever find a setup that shows absolutely no wind. Maybe there's a microphone out there that's better than the one I've got. I mean, I'm sure there is, but it's not a common thing for microphones to be made for. I literally use the microphone that came out of a Sena and use it for my GoPro, and those, I would essentially say, are designed to be on a motorcycle, and it still picks up a lot of wind when I go on high speeds. So there's not a whole lot I can do for now, at least. Oh goodness, I'm yawning. I'm freaking tired. Fresh air coming into work, fresh air going out, and working all day. That's a recipe to sleep like a baby. That truck was literally driving over the sidewalk. I doubt I got it on camera, but that was interesting. You know, one of the pros and cons about my GoPro, my experience, for those who are curious about some more moto vlogging tips. I don't know about the newer ones. I only know about mine. I don't know about the older ones. But with the Hero 7, even when I'm not recording in 4K and it's just 1080p, I only get about an hour of life out of a battery. That's why I carry two with me, because it's an hour one way to work, so I can record both ways home if I want. Normally I don't, because I don't feel like talking in the morning, but I can if I want to. But yeah, it kind of surprises me that I can only get an hour of footage out of one battery, just because an hour is a long time, especially when you're doing what the camera is designed for, which is an action sport. But at the same time, an hour is not very long at all, and it kind of just makes it a pain if you plan on going for longer rides, because I'm gonna ride with this guy. But yeah, it kind of just makes it a pain when you're going for longer rides, because you got to remember to record only little bits or stop every so often so you can put a new battery in it. But in order to do that, you have to buy a bunch of extra batteries for it. So just something to keep in mind if you plan on getting into motovlogging and you planned on picking up a GoPro. That is something that I would be ready for, is I would carry at least 2 batteries with you at all times, just because it's gonna work better for you. But yeah, man, I cannot wait to not drive nearly as far as I do every single day. It is just, it's nice having a long ride some days, especially when I take my bike and like I just want to go for a nice long ride. Then my ride home from work will satisfy that. But other days where I'm just like tired as hell and I'm just trying to get home, it is just so annoying. And then I deal with traffic from like 4 different cities on my way home, and it's just really annoying to have to deal with that many people on your way home from work or your way to work. And I'm really looking forward to hopefully, I shouldn't get ahead of myself, but if I do move, to having a garage and being able to work inside and whatnot. I know I've spoken about that a lot this video, but I just can't express, later bud, I just can't express how nice that's gonna be, especially in the winter, because that's a whole nother thing I'm gonna have to kind of come up with, because I can ride year-round here, but in the winter it's kind of a different kind of cold in the morning, because riding on the highway when it's below like 40 is just so incredibly hard. Like I can't feel my hands by the time I get to work. My body's just like numb from how cold it is, and then it's warm when I go home, so it's like I can just suck it up and be miserable in the morning, or I don't know, I'll have to figure it out. I'm sure there's going to be some weeks where I don't end up making a moto blog and I'll make something else. I haven't really decided on what that is. I'll come up with something. But hopefully once we get a little deeper into this thing, I really want to be able to take some suggestions or do like some sort of Q&A or even some sort of live stream or something like that once we just have a little bit more traction as a channel, and once I have a better time or a better office to be able to do that sorts of stuff. But yeah, I got some ideas on how I want to kind of get involved with you guys some more, and I want to be able to talk to those of you who are watching and to the new guys who end up coming along later on. But that's going to be in a little bit. I've got plans for setting up a new office that'll be a lot better for doing helmet reviews or just making videos in general. It's just going to be easier once I get my new office set up. But that's hopefully not too far down the line, but it's probably, I don't know, I'd say a month or two, hopefully. That's the plan at least. We'll see. Things change, obviously. Things get wild. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas for live streaming or whatever you guys want to see, I'm definitely more than down to do that. I could turn it into a routine thing, like once a month, or just kind of an out of the blue, I'll let you guys know when I plan on doing something. I guess it all depends on how that goes. What's up, buddy? But I think this is where I'm gonna kind of, that cop is sitting way back. Oh, there's two of them. They're just having a chit chat. They ain't even looking for people who are speeding. They're just hanging out back there. I don't know if you guys got that on camera, because sometimes the camera doesn't catch up to exactly where I'm looking. But they were like way back in the corner of a parking lot, just hanging out with each other, not even near the road if they saw someone speeding or whatever. But as I was saying, this is about where I'm gonna wrap up the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy this type of stuff. Upload schedules every Wednesday, except for last Wednesday because I was unfaithful, and my audio for last week ended up getting corrupted, so I didn't get to finish editing that video and upload it. But yeah, if you like this sort of stuff, please follow along. Any support you guys can show is greatly appreciated. But until next week, I will see you guys in the next video. Later.